Alright, what's up my slimes? We got a video today changing a 150RB's camshaft. This is going to be for a 2022 camshaft. We're putting it in a 2008 cam for 150. The bike I've done everything to, rebuilt everything besides the crankshaft, front suspension and rear suspension. Everything else, we got a last bit of goodies here and there to change out. But besides that, everything's going to be 2022. This camshaft, the reason I wanted to change it was one, because part of a rebuild, you want to change as much older components to make it a freshie. This is one of those things that I had to wait 2 months on from Cycle City. Shout out Cycle City for finally getting to me. Fucking took forever. But here we got the new camshaft. Well, this is actually the old one. I already went and changed it out. In the video behind me, I'm changing it out right now. I just wanted to show you guys. Before I changed it out, like, it would still run fine. It would have a power issue, like a small power issue. And I was like, there's no way that's the 150 power, because these bikes have more power than a 250 four-stroke would have. With how small it is, I was like, there's something wrong. I know it's supposed to have more power. And so I suspected the camshaft got twisted like 1 or 2 degrees. It's kind of a weird thing, but on the 150s, is the only bike I've seen this happen to. I think it's just for the fact of how the camshaft itself is designed. Usually on the camshaft, there's a machined surface on the end that has 2 openings for the cam sprocket to bolt onto. On the 150s, they never changed it since 2008. This thing had a pressed-on collar, and they had no dowels in them either. So this dowel piece, or this part that's missing a dowel, when you're romping on it, like say you're shifting to third or second when you're already on the gas by accident and you fucking lug it, or say you're like going fast as shit, downshift by accident, and you tack out the motor. So that's something that could actually damage your camshaft. You could rotate the camshaft. So this little spin collar on the end, there's a bearing right here. You see the whole thing spins around the bearing. This top piece right here, this little hat, that part it's pressed on. So if you're doing something like that, you downshift, this whole camshaft, instead of twisting itself, this little collar just spins in place. And so all the timing marks on it, when you're lining the engine up, when you're putting an engine together, this will line up with the tick marks fine, but it's going to be 1 or 2 degrees off, and your power's not going to be persistent or consistent. So it's going to be, that was something I suspected after pulling the old cam out, which is this one, and I compared it to the new one. You can see it was like 1 or 2 degrees off, so it actually ended up being just as I thought. Worked out fine. In the video here, we're going over the whole thing, taking it apart. I should show you the one point where you can see the 2 little differences on them, but shit, that's pretty much it. So after I'm done with this, I'm gonna go change this front tube out, and then we're solid. So thanks for watching, guys. I just poured gas everywhere by accident, so don't mind that. It's cold. I just filled the gas tank up and forgot to fucking shut the, or make sure the fucking hose clamp's on, so I just filled gas everywhere. Alright, now we gotta do the hot start, because that bitch was getting hot. So we're gonna pull the hot start lever, start her up, and then adjust the idle after that. See if we can get her fucking solid. Hot start lever in. Well, I gotta spend some time tuning this shit. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna do air fuel adjustments and then idle screw adjustments. Right now it's at 9 quarter turns, so 2 out and a quarter. So 2 1/4 turns out for the air fuel ratio. The idle, not sure where it's at, but I definitely need to adjust it. Thanks for watching, killers. I'll be out here doing this shit for the next few days, working on bikes and all that. Peace.